Thanks Microfactor for sponsoring this video. And this is today's special ingredient. It is called toom. Now if you are unfamiliar with it, let me explain. Toom literally means garlic in Arabic. In the Middle East, this is the most used condiment. And to make it, it is much simpler than you think. The first thing we need is a lot of garlic. The more, the better. There are a few ways of making it. This is the easiest way I know how. First, throw everything into a blender, followed by some salt. Now you want to blend that up real good and start adding oil. The key is to add it little by little. It is extremely easy to split the sauce. And if you are a garlic lover like me, I'm telling you friends, this is delicious. And we all know how good garlic goes with steaks. So I have a feeling that this is going to be really delicious. Because remember, I'm not only cooking the steaks for ourselves, but also for a UFC champion. And this man is a legend. Alexander Volkanovski has been in UFC fights many times. And he's a beast. The last thing I want is to make this man upset. But you will see later on that might not be the case. As many things that are about to happen are completely unexpected. Because as you can clearly see, I'm spreading as much toom as possible on top of this picanha. Which by the way, at least that gives me confidence. This is one of the greatest cut of beef ever. As I'm doing this and spreading every single edge, I noticed one thing. To ensure that this will be completely covered with the toom, I had to transfer it to a container. Because whenever I'm doing any type of experiment, there's one thing that is your enemy number one, and that will be the oxygen. So the key is to make sure that every single edge of this beef is perfectly covered with it. And if you are a garlic lover like me, the smell that is coming out of this thing is phenomenal. But what was about to happen next, I truly did not expect. As now that this is ready, into my refrigerator it goes for months. But if you think I was done, no. You probably know what this is. It's now one of my favorite things to eat. It's chili oil. If you've never made it, let me show you how simple it is to make. Get yourself a nice pan, preferably non-stick. Throw in some gochujang, which is Korean chili flakes, followed by garlic, some MSG, a generous amount of sesame seeds, followed by scallions, some hoisin sauce, white pepper, sesame seed oil, and soy sauce. Now mix that up real good and combine these ingredients. As now you want to heat up avocado oil to 325 degrees Fahrenheit. Once you've reached the temperature, immediately throw it in. The key is not to burn any of the spices, but allow the heat to bring out even more flavor, which at the same time infuses that flavor into the oil, making one of the greatest thing that has ever been created. Chili oil. This is addicting. That's why I use it so much. Talking about that, to do even a more insane experiment, I went ahead and strained the chili oil, but nothing is gonna go to waste as you're gonna see it real shortly. Because with this, I can now make a spicy toom. So into a blender I threw in a bunch of garlic, followed by a pinch of salt and blend everything on high. Then as you already know, I added that chili oil little by little. That's the key of making toom. You cannot rush this process. I've made that mistake several times, because once I was done, take a look. We have spicy toom. This is great on many things, including sandwiches, shawarma, or just use it like you normally use mayo. It is delicious. But to make it even better, I went ahead and added the solids of the chili oil in it. Mix that up real good, and in the end I was left with this. All we need now is some beef. And to keep things consistent, I went ahead and grabbed another picanha. And just like I did previously, the key is to cover the whole thing with the spicy toom. As you already know, it is extremely important to cover every single edge. And to ensure that that is going to happen, a container is always best. Because once everything was fully covered with it, all there's left to do now is to throw it in my dry ager and let the whole thing stay there for months. Once the time was up, I immediately took it out. And take a look. The regular toom has completely changed color on me. But you can clearly see that that's just the surface, as the bottom looked incredible. But as soon as I started removing it, it was smelling delicious. So I immediately took it out and transferred to a cooling rack. And since the toom already did its job, the key was to remove all of it out. And what I saw was completely unexpected. Notice the different coloration of the beef. The toom actually cooked it. Oh yes. Once I was done cleaning all of it out, take a closer look. This thing is almost fully cooked. And as I hold it on my hand, I had complete confirmation. After so many different soaking experiments, one thing that has never happened was this. And remember, toom only had 3 ingredients: garlic, salt, and oil. The fact that this was almost fully cooked was mind-blowing to me, because now it was time to go ahead and cut these into steaks. And as I did, you can clearly see even better what I'm talking about. The exterior of these steaks were completely cooked. They also don't feel that tender. But there was one thing that gave me complete confidence that this was still a good experiment, and that would be the smell. I always say, if it smells bad, throw it away. If it smells good, you might be in for a treat. As now that these are ready, I went ahead and seasoned with salt because we got one more to go. As I'm talking about this, take a closer look of the spicy toom. This one smells even better. So I went ahead and started removing all of the toom out. And it is extremely interesting to me how as soon as you touch it, the smell comes out bursting. Like I said, if you love garlic, you will really enjoy this. And as I took it out and set it down on a cooling rack, the same exact thing happened. It is the garlic that is cooking the beef. So you got me thinking, did it actually cook it or did it just cure it? I'm not quite sure, but I can tell you one thing. I was super excited to find out. I mean, overall, it's just spicy oil and garlic. It has to be good, right? Well, you'll find out real shortly that might not be the case. Because after slicing these picanhas, just like the previous one, I went ahead and seasoned them with salt. As now that both of them are ready, just in case things do not turn out like I wanted to, I went ahead and made an incredible side dish. At least I can redeem myself with Vogue. The last thing I want is to make this man upset. And I have a feeling that this one will please everyone. The best part is that it is simple and easy to make. The first thing we needed was some chicken. I went with chicken thighs. I seasoned them heavily with a good barbecue rub. As once that was ready, I transferred them to a cooling rack and into my smoker it goes at 250 degrees Fahrenheit. As that was cooking, I went ahead and threw some oil into the pan followed by some white onions, garlic, some red hot chili peppers, and some cilantro. Now mix that up real good and stir it. As what I'm trying to do here is a filling mix. You want to cook this until it's nice and soft. As once the chicken thighs has reached an internal temperature of 165, take them out and chop them up. We want nice small pieces over here. Now you want to go ahead and throw that into the mix. Stir everything around because everything is fully cooked. Add your favorite cheese. I went with Gruyere and mild cheddar. Mix that up real good. Get yourself some puff pastry. You can find this in the frozen aisle of any supermarket. This too is used just to make it fancy, but it's unnecessary if you don't want to go through the hassle. You see, it makes a nice pretty pattern to go on top of the puff pastry. Talking about that, I went ahead and spread another one into the cutting board, laid it down on some parchment paper, added a generous amount of the filling we just made, followed by some more mozzarella cheese right on top. I egg washed all of the edges, placed one right on top, followed by that beautiful decoration we made previously. As then, you want to go ahead and cut out the excess, brush it with some more egg wash right on top, and into the oven it goes to bake at 350 degrees Fahrenheit. Once it's nicely golden brown, go ahead and take it out as you are left with this, a nice simple side dish that will be delicious. It is easy to make, it takes no time at all, and I have a feeling if my experiments do not turn out well, at least this will allow me to redeem myself. Because now that we have these steaks ready, the only thing left to do is to throw them on the grill. As now I say, it is enough talking and it is time to cook them, so let's do it. Before moving forward, I want to thank today's sponsor, Microfactor. Look, I love food, I cook it, I eat it, and I live it. But tracking what I eat, that used to be a nightmare. You know what I'm talking about? Manually entering every ingredient, searching through endless lists, trying to guess what's actually in your plate. After 2 days, I just usually give up. Tracking felt more exhausting than cooking. And that's the reason why I started using Microfactor. And it completely changed the game for me. It has this crazy AI feature where you just take a photo of your plate, and boom, it estimates the calories and macros for you. No more guessing, no more burnout. Just take the photo, adjust the portion size if you need to, and log it, done. And if you got hidden stuff like butter or sauces, you can use the photo plus text option to add a quick description so it's even more accurate. You can scan barcodes, search their food database, or even create your own recipe. It's all there. The best part, once logging became easy, everything else follows. I became way more aware of what I was eating, I stayed accountable, and I actually started seeing results without feeling overwhelmed. With food tracking this easy, I finally been able to stick with it, and that's made all the difference. So try Microfactor free for 14 days using using my code, trust me, you'll never look at food tracking the same way again. Thanks Macrofactor for sponsoring this video. Now, let's get right back to it. All right, everybody, and here we got our beautiful feast with my new guest. Thanks for being here, my brother.
Thanks for having me.
Wow, it's such an honor to have you here. I know you cook a lot. I've seen a lot of your cooking, but you ready to try one of my crazy experiments?
Well, I've watched a lot of your work and I'm always impressed, so I'm looking forward to this. But what have you put in them? That's what I need to know. I'm a little nervous.
Don't
the
worry.
steaks, I mean, you cooked it to perfection, I must say.
All we ask is give me your honest opinions to know if it's good, if it's bad. We just want to know, and so that all the folks at home can try it.
Okay.
Sounds good?
Sweet.
Let's dig in. Since you're our guest, you go first, please.
I'll go first. You want me to take the front one?
Yes, sir.
All right. Cheers. Oh, yeah. Ooh.
Oh, wow.
Not nervous no more. Beautiful. Well cooked, as always. It looked good and it tastes just as good.
That is ridiculously good. Cooked to perfection, like Volk said, juicy as all hell, and that crust is absolutely beautiful.
So this right here is our control. There's nothing weird. You feel something weird?
That tastes beautiful to me.
Now we're gonna see with the two experiments if it's gonna go up or downhill.
Oh, okay, all right. So that was just the normal one.
That's just the normal
okay.
one.
Should I be nervous again? No, you're gonna. No. Well, I mean, that was beautiful anyway.
All right, well, let's find out right now. Enough talking. Let's give it a try, please.
Yeah, go again?
Go for it, yes.
All right, let's do it.
Leo, let's go.
I'm gonna go. I want to make sure I get some of that extra flavor.
Oh, yeah. Smell. Does it smell different to you?
Oh, that smells good.
Oh, smell good, okay.
It smells really delicious, but this is much different than the first steak.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Cheers.
Okay,
Cheers.
There's definitely garlic in there. You get
Yes!
some garlic in there. Oh, mate, that's real good.
All right, it's a success. What do you think, Leo?
That is delicious.
That is more than a success. That is real good.
So would you say that this one is better than the first one you tried?
Is that a normal steak?
Yeah, salt and that's it, nothing else. And this one here had a little bit of extra stuff, which I'll tell you in a little bit.
I think you're gonna get me experimenting a lot more from here, man, because that is delicious.
Oh, wow.
Delicious.
Thank
Absolutely
you,
love
brother. All right, so here's the deal. So that one was good. Before we move on to the next one, we got a little side dish here.
Okay,
I'd love
yep.
for you to try it, okay?
All right, for sure.
I know you're always on a diet and very healthy, but I had to make you something. Cheers, everybody.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Beautiful.
Good.
I love it. We do like pies back home, right? Like pies is a big thing in
Like
Australia,
meat pie,
right?
right?
Meat pie, yeah.
So that's actually what I was trying to do, but instead of making meat, because we already have meat, I made kind of like a chicken pie.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna get one more. You know,
Oh,
I mean,
man,
that was
it's
actually
cutting
great.
his diet out. Just chill out, because if you don't make weight, we're gonna have problems.
Well, I mean, you gotta, you know, you got a gym, so we may as well work out. What do you
that's
reckon?
true, that's true. Talking about that, Volk did this to me.
I definitely think this falls under the gourmet pies umbrella. This is so perfect. I love like that nice, perfectly baked puff pastry, crispy on the top yet still fluffy. The cheese, the chicken, the sauce, they all combine and it adds so much moisture and like such a delicious flavor as well. This is really good, Guga.
Nice flavors, pastry, perfection.
All right, so are you guys ready for the final one?
Is this the one that is gonna come and shock us?
I don't know.
There's a reason why it was saved for last, I'm assuming.
Too. Oh, okay. You know, I want to
juice.
make sure I know what's going on.
It smells good, but again, completely different than the other two steaks that we smelled.
But I'm still getting garlic, I feel.
All right, enough before I got punched out by the champ. You ready? All right, cheers, everybody.
Cheers. Mmm. That's delicious.
You scared me a little bit.
Nah, I'm trying to find out what else is there. That's still great. Yeah, it's just like a beautiful steak.
Is it spicy at all or no?
I'm not getting too much spice.
Not getting too much
I'm not
spice.
getting too much spice.
By the way, me too.
I do get a little bit of heat, but in the second steak, it just felt like it was just a lot of garlic. Now this one has like garlic and something else, and it's a somewhat mild flavor.
Very.
But it's definitely, there's an extra added flavor there that you can feel, not just the garlic. I want to say I like this one more.
So let's vote, okay? You have to take one bite of the steak. Which one do you prefer?
For me, can I go first? Yeah, I'd like a
Second one.
Second
I
one.
agree.
I would pick the third one. However, these two are very similar. It's just this one has a little something extra. But I do not blame you guys for liking that second steak because that is delicious as well. So Guga, what did you do, man?
So here's the deal. All of these steaks were actually soaked in toum, which is garlic paste. But this one is straight up garlic paste, and this one is garlic paste with a little bit of chili oil.
Okay, so chili oil in there.
There you go.
Okay, yeah.
That's the only differences between them.
Honestly,
Delicious.
it was delicious.
Champ approve?
Oh, champ approved.
You approve?
Not the champ, but I approve as well.
We approve, everybody. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you guys go check out Vog's channel. Everything will be on the link on the description down below. Give him some love. He's a great champion and even a better cook.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah.
You can cook, my brother.
Oh, I appreciate that. I don't know about it, but I'll thank you for that.
Oh, this man just made me a Vegemite steak, and if you haven't seen it, check out on Instagram because that was pretty good.
It was good. It was real good. Yeah, surprising.
There you go. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, hit that thumbs up. If you're not a subscriber, be sure to subscribe, and we'll see you guys on the next one. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.